Round 18 getting underway at Club Pine Rivers, and aren't we excited because the logjam continues. Yes, there were teams that faltered and had chances to possibly drop down the ladder, but the positions have remained the same. They're just one win closer to the rest of the pack. The Steamers won. They overcame the Ospreys, but the Suns, Lions and Extreme all lost with chances to go to second. They all had chances. They all went to tie breaks. Neither of them got the job done. This is the Pioneers and the Pirates, both of whom recorded wins to go 8 and 9 in the last round. So the winner of this will have an even ledger going into round 19 later on today. Val Furbo here with you on Rinkside Live alongside Matt Lucas and Connor Munnings. Gentlemen, this BPL just continues to bring forth a lot of permutations and ramifications and all other results that we couldn't have even thought of this morning, because even the Sydney Saints are a chance.
I know. I just walked past Twisty and I said, "How you going, mate?" And he goes, "Oh, yeah, not bad." And I said, "You're trying, aren't you?" And he said, "Yeah, we're trying."
Well, it's working.
Yeah, you could see Jared Beath getting quite animated on the side of the rink in that last game. Fist pumps and congratulations. So they're starting to feel it.
Well, the ladder. Let's go through it before this one starts. Actually, we'll go through the teams first because we've got them ready to go. The Adelaide Pioneers, there it is. Scotty Fulborn, Caitlin Inch and Wayne Rudiger. Scotty and Rudy have both notched up game number 300 today, and both of them, I believe, have... No, the... Rudy lost, Scotty won on game number 300, so they're 1 and 1.
And Caitlin notched up game 200.
Actually, yeah, so all three of them have notched up major milestones today. So that's, 800 BPL matches between them. That is an experienced lineup right there with the coach Dan Flanagan, who's the most inexperienced out of the lot of them on debut as a coach. The Moreton Bay Pirates, well, no introduction needed for the man on the left there, Alex Marshall. What a star he is. Selena Goddard was part of the Bowls for Brisbane matchup last night. Great to see her on debut. And there he is, Ryan Burnett, looking very serious and ready to go for this contest this morning. And another 300th game coming up. The coach of Moreton Bay is Ali Forsyth. Kelsey Cottrell, the 9th player to reach the 300 game milestone. And we have one more today as well in the next round. But congratulations to Kelsey Cottrell. Gentlemen, should we go through the ladder?
Why not?
All right. You had to think about it.
Well, tell me why not.
Okay. No. So the Steamers, they're on top, 12 and 5. They won again. Omar won on the last bowl again. It's like shelling peas for that man. Then the Perth Suns in second, still somehow after losing, 10 and 7. Lions 10 and 7. Melbourne Extreme 10 and 7. All of those three teams lost in tie breaks in the last round. The Gold Coast Hawks got a win over the Tridents, 9 and 8. The Pulse got a win over the Suns, 9 and 8. Then we have the Pirates and the Pioneers in 7th and 8th on 8 and 9, really looking to try and do some damage. The Pioneers -8 on net sets, though, so that's going to hurt them. They need to win comfortably if they are, or just keep winning, but try and win a couple comfortably if they can. The Ospreys on 7 and 10, the Jets on 7 and 10, and the Sydney Saints.
Lazarus.
They are on 7 and 10. Well, was Lazarus a Saint?
I was just about to say...
Because
I'm a Catholic guy, but I don't.
So am I.
I don't remember.
I'm going to Google. So they should all be canonised if they make the finals. I'm going to put that to the Vatican, and we'll see how we go. And the Tridents, 5 and 12.
Well, isn't it 3 miracles to become a saint? I think you need a...
Well, that's about 12 miracles.
Well, I'm just looking here. Sorry, just go back to the game. But interesting fact, Alex Marshall is leading.
Oh. There we go. He is too. It's a very interesting tactic. And we were talking to Ali Forsyth just before, and he said he's never seen a team play so well at the BPL to have a negative ledger. He's got that many ticks in his textbook. They've just lost a couple in tie breaks. Dylan Fisher last night, I think, showed exactly Ali's point. But Scotty T and Alex Marshall leading up for Wayne Rudiger and Ryan Burnett. This is a surprise because Taddy has played superbly this competition.
Yeah.
We've got smooth operator playing in the background.
Carlos Sainz.
And Taddy, one of the smoothest operators on the bowls green.
We've got our smooth operator in here in Matty Lucas. He's very smooth. At the changeover, Moreton Bay holding one. Wayne Rudiger loves these greens, finished in the top 3 in the MVP before at Club Pine Rivers.
He's right in the area with this one. Floating through the gap. You'll feel pretty good about that at first look at it. Only a minor adjustment. You're more or less just trying to play the same bowl with your next one if it's still available. After Ryan Burnett, his first attempt down on the backhand. He finds himself a nice bit of real estate. Catching position. Wayne Rudiger, some of the best carves in the game. Here it comes. Oh, he's just wicked off out of orbit down the back of the green.
Not some of the best carves in the game. The best.
I tell you what, Taddy's got some pretty good
but
baby cows.
He does, but not compared to Rudy. You can't even compare.
He did a lot of cycling, Rudy.
Does he?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that explains it.
Lots of work on the bike.
Yeah, they are cyclists' calves, aren't they? You a cyclist, Matty?
Recycling, that's about the only cycling I do. Probably recycling a few old jokes as well, mate. And talking about recycling, I think I heard Rudy say that's rubbish. As he let that one go down, so not happy with it. So, chance for the Pirates. Get their account open in the first set. And Burnett opting for the safe side to try and add. Probably needs to fall over to count.
Or it wants to.
Trying.
Burno's given it the stare to try and fall over.
Not moving.
Taddy's given it a bit of Mick Dundee. Trying to get it to fall over. A bit of finger movement to try and get it to fall over.
And we'll get a measure anyway. Burno looked at us after it didn't want to fall. There is, I must say, a gargantuan match going on the far rink between the Suns and the Extreme. One of those two teams will drop 2 in a row. Perth have taken a 2 with the opening end. Up next, the Pulse and the Ospreys, another huge game. Then the Lions and the Hawks. Actually, there's huge games everywhere.
Looks like it'll just be the one for the Moreton Bay Pirates.
So
and away they go.
One to the home franchise. And if you want to check those live scores, you can head to results.bowlslink.com.au or you can download this bad boy. Keep the Bowls World at your fingertips. BowlsLink, get it now. If you don't, Matt Lucas will be very upset at you.
Well, I use that a fair bit. That app, it's very user-friendly. And if you're ever in doubt, you could always just use a little search bar as well.
So
sometimes if you go fossicking around, take that out of the equation, search what you want to look for, and I'm sure it'll pop up.
Yep, Aaron Delaporte and Alex Renzella have done a power of work getting that sorted, so well done to all of them. So the TV rink, that match going on there is between the Saints and the Steamers, which should be a cracker of a contest considering the form that those two teams are in.
Yeah, lovely shot there from the GOAT. Scotty T with his last bowl changing over to the forehand side. A little bit more access to the jack, and if he does get a touch, Rudy's saying you can make 3 shots. He's right in the area. Oh, he's just going to slide on past. A big effort and a lovely spot there for Rudy to play with good confidence at this head.
It's very rare that you see 2 BPL MVPs leading. Both 2-time MVPs, I should say. Alex Marshall won the second, and I believe BPL08 as well. Scotty T, APL1. So they were the first 2 MVPs. Pretty sure. I'm going to triple check. Never doubt myself. Never doubt myself. So the first 2 BPL MVPs leading. Still going strong to this day.
Good luxury to have.
Yep. And Alex, BPL 908 was Ryan Bester. How's this one looking from Wayne Rudiger?
Oh, well, it's really dove in late. Dove? Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Dove. Dove in.
Yeah.
It turned viciously at the end.
Swooped. Lunged. Leered.
Buckled.
Ripped.
Yes. And Ryan Burnett needed that one to rip a little bit more to get back to the bowl, but he has promoted his first attempt into a really nice spot. Needs to turn the same way. This one holding just a smidgen more, and immaculate weight again.
So the Pirates continuing on their merry way. 2-0 after 2. No power plays called yet by Dan Flanagan. Geelong Jets leading the Tassie Tridents 5-0 after 2. The Pulse leading the Ospreys 3-2 after 2.
Yeah, just a little bit of wind picking up here all of a sudden, and I've got a feeling like that might have had a little bit of an effect on Scotty T's bowl. Feels like it's kind of coming maybe slightly across, but more into the face of the players.
Had some shocking wind here on Monday where we lost both cameras on the 45. Couldn't use them. It's not much fun to be where we were sitting, but thankfully it's kind of all gone.
Yeah, we could have kept using them, but they were facing the ground, unfortunately.
Yep. If you wanted a really good look at that carpet and all the fibres, we could have provided you with that. It was hot too, 37 degrees, 38 degrees. Punishing winds.
Yeah, funnily enough, I didn't even have time to sweat. There was no sweat. It had dried by the time it was coming out. It was that hot, but it was that windy. It's like somebody was blowing a hairdryer on us all day.
Muggy. It was quite yuck, but the players did really well to negotiate the conditions. They played really well on this tough rink. Apparently the rink's sort of a bit closer to the restaurant and bar and the TV rink actually weren't too bothered by the wind. It was a bit swirly, but was okay. And this from Burno. Very nice.
He swirls into the head. Little front toucher. Still not a horrible look at it here for Wayne Rudiger. Needing it to hang on a little bit. Get onto the front bowl, wriggle it up. Oh, it's still one to the Pirates. Taddy saying there's still room around the front bowl here on the backhand to potentially get back to the jack. Another little toucher, little side toucher. And Rudy playing this with a little bit more force. Wanting to turn the front bowl or land the side one. He's turned the front bowl over perfectly.
That's just
great shot.
Sort of confidence he needed.
Yep. Pretty sure Rudy's using Tiger 2s, so you can see that bowl really sort of bending in, slightly wider set. Ryan Burnett looking to the heavens pretty quickly after releasing that bowl.
Power play called by Moreton Bay, so they'll use theirs first as the Pioneers get on the board for the first time. Double shots on offer. Just a single to Adelaide, so 2 shots to 1. Only scoring in singles so far in this contest. So only team that is out of contention so far is the Tasmania Tridents. Probably can't be making it from here. Sitting with, what are we? 5 rounds to go, including this. Tassie standing 4 wins out of the 5, but 10 and 12 is not going to get you into the finals, especially with other draws going their way. With other draws sort of making Tasmania have to really pray for something special. Sydney Saints, how they are still in contention is completely beyond me. I believe they were 2 and 9 after 11.
We were kind of trying to manifest it, weren't we? We kept talking about it yesterday, saying, well, are they, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yes, mathematically.
Well, they were mathematically, but realistically it was no. Yeah. You're right. You can hear something behind us. That is some sort of construction going on. They're relaying the road.
Bit of road work, yep.
Quite annoying.
So as each day goes by, we're seeing more and more spectators turning up earlier and earlier. Side of the rink here, we can see it's probably a good 40 or 50 people just to the right of the tent.
Are they coming to watch you?
I wouldn't have thought so, mate. And there's at least another 40 or 50 to the left of the tent.
There's a lot, and you can actually see through from where we are into the grandstands of the TV rink. There's a lot of people there watching on, so really enjoyable to see so many people here for the day session. It is nearly midday on a Thursday.
Maybe a few people taking an RDO, or maybe a few have got a little cough. Sniffly nose, or better not come into work today.
Yeah, no, I'm going to go work from Club Pine Rivers.
Yeah.
Answer my emails. Watch some bowls.
What did Bob Hawke say after the America's Cup? If any boss fires their employees for not coming in tomorrow, he's a bum.
Yeah.
Well, it's BPL week, so you can't fire any employees if they're just turning up to the BPL.
Haven't seen that in a long time, that clip.
He then proceeded to scull a yard glass or something like that, did he?
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did. He was still doing that in his later years at the cricket.
Yeah.
So, another just going past for Ryan Burnett. That's a good spot. Power play for Moreton Bay. Double shots on offer. They're holding one.
Well, three pretty ominous bowls back there, but unfortunately, no more bullets for the Adelaide Pioneers.
So this could be a very handy end for the Moreton Bay Pirates. The Pioneers power play will come. What are they going to have to be chasing? What are they going to have to be chasing? Alex Marshall willing this one to get home. And I'm not sure it did. It did, I think.
Taddy was pretty confident.
Yep. 2. Double that to 4.
And we're going to tape it.
No. Bronwyn Torrens, very quick. She's got good eyes, Bron. I would back her in.
Scotty T just saying, well, you might be Alex Marshall, but
I'm Scotty T.
I'm still going to measure.
And that is a 2. You double that to 4, and it's a 6-1 buffer for the Moreton Bay Pirates going into the final end of the opening set, which is a power play for the Adelaide Pioneers. So they need a 3 to win this set. A 2 won't suffice.
They're just right there. There's the luxury of having Alex Marshall leading.
So on the far end, Christina Van Nierop has played an absolute bomb. They were down 3 on the power play, and they've gone 2 up. So double that to 4. The first set looks like it's going to go to the way of the Perth Suns. Sydney Lions, 6-1 up over the Hawks. Tweed and the Pulse. Tweed leading 4-3 after 3.
Taddy switching to the forehand side, working all the way back to the jack. Lovely switch there. Scotty T going to just have to follow it down. They do turn nicely in that little pocket where the jack is. He's got enough way to carry, going to just carry past. Landed off of your back one.
That means Alex Marshall has held shot at every crossover so far.
Yeah, and he's sort of not left a real good looking shot there for Rudy. A couple of bowls just shy in the way.
So tactic is working.
Ryan Burnett's played an absolute cracker here, falling in behind the jack.
It's not many times you see Alex Marshall leading, but when he does it superbly.
I just heard the call from Scotty T saying you need to get onto that front bowl somehow. Oh, Rudy, that's a fantastic shot.
Very close.
Hands on his head. He really deserved a better result. That jack should have been moving. Really hard to play that with such minimal weight and still get underneath and still impact the head. Unfortunately, it doesn't really look much better.
So the Pioneers, with 2 bowls left, they need a 3 on this end to win the opening set.
Ryan Burnett really just doesn't want to go near that head the way it is. It looks pretty hard for Rudy. Oh. There's already apologies before that bowl came to rest.
Yep, that got about 4 different rubs.
More wicks in the candle factory, they say.
More slides than wet and wild. Timeout called there.
See it.
Ran down to 3 seconds.
You can see Alex standing down. I think that's where Ryan Burnett will look to get to.
Yep, that's a good bowl.
So you can see, Rudy got the shot with that. Obviously, it's not so important to get the shot here. It's more about making sure that you can't drop a 3.
All right, so at the end of this bowl, we'll give you the lay of the land and where things are sitting.
Just wonder whether if he gets maybe 2 full rolls out of that toucher on the forehand, whether he can actually get the jack to pull up quick enough to lay with 3. He's absolutely having a go. Wants it to hold. He's played an amazing shot here.
Wayne Rudiger.
Oh, he just had to get past.
I don't... Oh, that is such a
2.
fine effort.
Look at that. Scotty T's just rolled that bowl down and gone, yep, that would have been 3. Oh, that's incredibly unlucky.
What a
Rudiger.
shot anyway, though.
Oh. That one might have nearly taken the mantle as shot of the tournament if that had come off.
Yeah.
So they'll stay for one more end. Any sub from the Pioneers? Nothing yet I think Ali Forsyth might have just chucked something at the bowls and the head then, because he told us how well they've been playing for not many results, and they played so well that first set. If they had have lost it, my word. They were so good, and Rudy almost pulled out something special.
Well, it would have been shot of the tournament, I think, if he managed to just get that front toucher to roll over one more time. It was going to be 3, it was going to be a 6, and it was going to be a win in the first set. But lots of gunners don't amount to much.
All right, so what's happening around the rinks? The Jets have won the first set against the Tridents, so they're ticking along nicely. The Lions have taken the opener against the Hawks. Yes, that is correct. The Ospreys have won the first set against the Pulse. The Suns, I think that fifth end might have been killed, but they're 7-2 in front over the Melbourne Extreme. With an end to play, so you'd say they've got it. And, gentlemen, the Sydney Saints are leading the Steamers 6-3 after 4 in the first set.
They are marching.
I like that. Marching in, marching on.
I used it last night in socials as well.
Oh, no. They haven't just... They're not just leading. They won the first set 10-3.
There'd be a bit of divine intervention here with the Saints.
I think there might be. They need to be watched.
Scotty T trying to get this to turn down for the jack. Oh, it's a very good shot. Lies with 2 and a good bowling position at the just behind. Gets a little pocket pat from Taddy as well, saying good shot.
So the Ospreys looking a little dangerous. The Lions looking like they might be on for a top, or to keep their spot in the top 3. Same with the Suns.
This might have to be the walkout song for the Saints tonight.
What is it again?
It's the All Saints.
Ah.
Good shot from Rudy. So the front bowl, big weight at it. Ryan Burnett.
Oh, he almost got it too. One remained like a spinning top.
A forehand draw shot for Rudy. Definitely needs another one in there. Looks like 3 seconds at the moment. Needs this to push. Yeah, he's done a great job. Ryan Burnett, I think the call was just going to try and get 2 rolls out of bowl on the run in. Yeah. Just hanging out.
So, substitution will be made. Adelaide look like they're going to get on the board after N1 of set 2. Has Rudy got enough? Oh, of course he's got enough. 3-0 after 1. On comes Selena Goddard and Caitlin Inch. Not for the same team, of course. They won the Com Games bronze medal together in 2022, but against each other this time. Off goes Burnett and off goes Scotty.
Started from Selena Goddard. So he participated in the Bowls of Brisbane showcase match last night as the coach of the rest of the world team.
That was good fun.
I think it was some of our best work last night, Val, for the rest of the world walkout song.
Yeah, that was good. We had to play the Imperial March, the Darth Vader music. I was also thinking Duel of the Fates for those that have seen The Phantom Menace.
It's a good tiebreaker song,
Yeah.
that one.
Well, we are in Australia. They were the enemy last night, even though we like them all as people.
The frenemies.
Yes. When you're playing against Australia, sorry, we don't support you. Even though if it was commentary, we would be very unbiased because we are providing the coverage, so you've got to look at it from a clear lens. So there's a few questions about the ladder. I'm not going to continuously go through it throughout the match. I do it at the start, maybe at the end, but you can head to results.bowlslink.com.au or the BowlsLink app, and then you can check it all out.
Yeah, Selena's leading quite well. Another good shot going into the head. Yeah, every time I've seen Selena play, she's impressed me. So continuing that trend.
And she's in ripping form as well. Won a New South Wales state title in the fours with her Cabramatta clubmates. Also won an Australian Open title a few months ago as well.
Trying to get this to bend down underneath the front, beat the other one. I think he has. Yep, that's the shot. Taddy on the way down. Looks like he's on a pretty menacing line. Oh, look at the man go. Just trails it away with ease on his forehand. Nearly makes two out of it. He does make two out of it.
We talked about the Phantom Menace. Val,
Yep.
well, Alex Marshall.
With the red lightsaber or red bowls.
The hood.
Yep. Darth Maul, Darth Marshall. Just needs the red and black face paint.
Wayne Rudker just stole
Yep.
shot off Marshall.
Oh, we're seeing some lawn bowls go down here. Bowl after bowl. Head changing, end changing. Caitlin's saying another bowl in there is pretty good. Dropping a one's not all the end of the world here. I tell you what, if he's got the speed, he's just coming up. Well, he only needed to sort of drop his own down or get to his own and drop down. He'd have drawn the shot again.
What an end of bowls.
I don't think Taddy will be trying too hard here, although maybe a little touch on his own bowl wouldn't be the worst. He's out on a nice safe line out there. Looking at the weight he played, he might have been looking to just turn his bowl over and make a little number, but it is a 1.
So 3-1 after 2 ends in this second set. No power play called as of yet, so Bronwyn will put down a white jack. So the Lions took the first over the Hawks. They lead 4-1 after 2 in the second as well, so Sydney flexing some muscle. The Ospreys won the first over the Pulse, and the Pulse lead 2-0 after 1 in the second. The Jets took the first over Tasmania, and the Jets leading 5-4 after 3 in the second. And the Steamers and the Saints won the first 10-3. They're up 3-1 after 2 in the second. They are coming. And I'm not sure that train can be stopped.
Yeah, they've got a head of steam up now for sure.
I'm putting all down to the supporters. They weren't here on the first day, but then they were loud last night.
They were. So, who do they play in the night session tonight? I know they've got a match. Wow. First game on TV. The Saints versus the Suns at 4 o'clock. Whew. It's heating up in Brisbane. Quite literally, too. It's quite muggy.
Yeah.
And that from Caitlin is quite lovely.
Selena looking pretty good here. Yes. Falling in behind the jack. No targets, no shelf. It's going to be a pure draw shot from Caitlin Inch to win the shot back.
You're an expert on deliveries, Matt. I don't want to know your thoughts on Caitlin's delivery. I played her many, many years ago, and it's probably my first taste of playing against one of these professional players, and I thought it was the best delivery I've ever seen.
Yeah, she's got a really, really strong position when she's releasing the bowl. So I'm probably don't use the textbook delivery so much for when I'm working with players. It's more about what is your body shape and how do you move through the space consistently every time to put you in a really strong position. And Caitlin's quite slim and long limbs and all that sort of stuff, so a nice long lunge, good balance. She's looks like she's pretty fit as well, so probably good strong core, keeps her nice and stable through her delivery, and it's just all about allowing your arm to swing nice and freely without trying to sort of push it along or flick it or jerk it or anything like that. You want the bowl to really do the majority of the work for you. It's weighted for a reason, and it's got a bias for a reason. We don't have to turn it, and we don't have to push it up there.
Oh, Alex Marshall.
It's a great event to watch for, if you're a bit of a technique freak. Having a look at the way that everybody sort of gets through their deliveries. And they all look so smooth, and there's not a lot of effort in their deliveries, but yet the bowl tends to go the whole way, just like this one from Rudy. Another unlucky result. Potentially still 2 down after that, touching the front of the jack. It is still 2 to the Pirates.
So up next we've got a short break for lunch, 1:15 p.m. The Sydney Lions and the Melbourne Extreme. That is a mammoth contest in the scheme of things. he's
Taddy's
just done it again. Oh, he's applying the pressure. There is a lot of bowls around the head, and you can see that Alex Marshall is holding a couple. 3, in fact.
Six bowls within about 8 or 9 inches, and you're 3 down. 3 bowls each. Can Rudy make it good, though?
Wayne Rudiger.
He's looking good.
He spotted it through, and that is a splendid delivery from Wayne Rudiger. And he's still 1 down. They can't catch a break, can they? But they still lead 3-2 in this second set. The Adelaide Pioneers, power play called by Dan Flanagan. Double shots on offer for Adelaide. Quite incredible.
Yeah, two pretty rough results there for Rudy. I thought once that jack spewed out to the side, it was only ever going to be a Pioneers bowl, but Taddy's bowl obviously just hanging on, sticking his belly out, getting the shot. Might be able to see if we can get a 45 on a couple of these deliveries and just have a look at the beautiful follow-throughs and extension. Lovely timing, calm, relaxed. See Selena probably a little bit more compact. She's at almost probably 4 or 5 inches shorter than Caitlin on the mat now. See the lovely follow through, weight transitioning forward, up on her left toe as she releases the bowl. You can see most of these players as well. I don't think you'll ever see really one of these players releasing the bowl and then moving backwards. All their weight's moving forwards. Yep. They tend to take that next step. Yep. And then they decide whether or not, if it's really good, they might take a few more steps and chase it up and start yelling at it.
It's the Melbourne Pulse next door leading 3-0 after 2. The Ospreys after losing the first set. Ospreys looking pretty handy in their power play end. Lions 6-1 up after 3 over the Hawks in the second, having won the first. The Jets 7-4 up after 4 against the Tridents. And the Melbourne Extreme leading 3-0 after 2 in the second, having dropped the first against the Suns on the TV rink. Let's see what the Sydney Saints are conjuring up. Let's see what they are doing. Oh my word. They are 5-1 up in the second against the Steamers after winning the first 10-3. It's not just a hope now, it's a very real thing. Now the Saints have been in the bottom 2 on the ladder. I'll get this. The Saints have been in the bottom 2 since round 3. We are currently at round 18. And should they win, they might still be in the bottom 3. After all that, the Ospreys and the Jets still looking like they might win, but they'll be a lot closer. Didn't quite work out for me in the way I was trying to dramatise it.
But you're right, they'd be further away if they weren't winning. You know, they just got their head above water.
Well, the problem for Tasmania is if they lose. That's a nice shot from Wayne Rudiger.
He finally gets a bit of reward for a good shot, Rudy. He's playing really well. He's run into the jack a couple of times. Just hasn't quite got the results for it.
Yeah, well, the leads to the Pirates, they have won 8 out of the 9 ends so far.
Wondering whether Taddy might just try and run this ball off. He is.
Alex Marshall.
Looks pretty good.
Got it.
Without the jack.
That's a monster.
He's a pro. He's an absolute pro.
But yeah, and the problem now for Tasmania, if they fall to the Jets, which it very well looks like they will, and they have, if the Ospreys and Saints both win, they're now going to be 3 games below anybody else.
Rudy needs a clear path. Some fresh air and he's drawn the shot.
Well, 1 doubles to 2 for the Pioneers. They've got a 5-2 buffer with Moreton Bay's power play still to come. So double shots. If Moreton Bay score a 2, they win. And move to 9-9. Hoping to equal themselves. While the Hawks, they can't win. So, there is a power play, but they're going to need to score a 5 on a power play. So, no, there's no way they're beating the Sydney Lions.
No way. I hope you're... Yeah, hope you're sort of manifesting something there for the Hawks. Bit of reverse psychology. Yeah, there's definitely no chance. Can't happen.
Oh, it's
You'll never
very
say
rare.
that.
Look, if they do, fair play to them. If they do. But you got to go with the percentages. And the Hawks, that's their first blemish of the day. Means that the Lions will keep their spot in the top 3. The Extreme and Suns could be headed to a tiebreak.
Awesome, Selena.
Selena Goddard. Oh, when she does things like that, I hear of Bruce McAvaney's call of Goddard. When Brendan Goddard took that screamer in the 2010 grand final. We just needed to be playing with Jonty Hayes. And then Hayes drives towards Goddard and we can actually use it.
Oh, Caitlin's done a great job turning that ball over to Jack High. A lot more gettable now. This is where you can't be shy to get to this. Even though you're holding shot, potentially you could turn a bowl in. You definitely would rather have something else around the head. And if she just goes past... Oh, Selena Goddard. That is brilliant leading. Caitlin Inch now starting to get a bit excited about this shot. A little half of her own. Drops right in front of the jack and it means now that Rudy will have to be going through that bowl. Mind you, it's only about 3 or 4 inches shy of the jack. Any sort of outside contact on it, you should be able to see it going through that shot bowls. Selena Goddard, they had 3 brilliant bowls. Exceptional bowling. That'll make the reel, I think.
I've already texted them. Doing a great job behind the scenes.
I'm wondering whether somebody called the fire brigade to come and extinguish Selena Goddard's bowls. Rink 1.
They are hot.
Alex Marshall going right to the respot. Oh, just behind.
I'm not sure whether he got there deep enough. Rudy's bowl might still be asking this to hold. Really not much change. Although it might be a slightly better angle to be able to get 1 or 2 and potentially 3 of those Selena Goddard bowls.
Yes, so Selena Goddard holding a couple of shots, and Moreton Bay power play. So if it remains like this, Moreton Bay will take the match. Wayne Rudiger has got 1 bowl left.
Yeah, not quite sure of the angle of the jack.
Well, what Rudy can do is nominate the kill, Matt,
Yeah,
because it's not their power play, so it doesn't matter. The Hawks.
he's only 1 down on the tee. Is he nominated? Yeah, so, okay. So now he is 1 down on the respot. Taddy's still got a bowl left. So he is nominating the kill. But I think if he gets his last bowl, he could potentially get all 3 bowls away here.
Wayne Rudiger. He's close. And is
He
it...
needs it to stay in.
Oh, it hasn't. If that had stayed in, that might have been as good as set, but we'll replay the end. So still a power play for Moreton Bay because they weren't the ones that killed it. What a shot from Wayne Rudiger to keep this one alive.
I think Selena just jerried that it was
Yep.
a nominated kill.
Yep.
She was starting to
Shake hands.
Shake hands.
Get ready. She was happy.
Going to refocus now.
Yep.
And hit the replay button on the last end she just played. Scintillating end.
All right. Well, while these first bowls come down, the Lions have beaten the Hawks. The Pulse and Ospreys look like they're going to a tiebreak. The Extreme leading the Suns 3-2 after 3 in the second. So there was a killed end there, so that's why that's still going a fair while. So that could be on the way to a tiebreak because Perth have used their power play. The Jets have beaten the Tridents. And I can see some Sydney Saints people, which means they've knocked off the Steamers.
Just out of curiosity, something I haven't brushed up on. If there's a nominated kill,
Yep.
and I'm almost sure I know the answer, but if there's a nominated kill and the jack is dead, are you able to take the bowls back to the original end? Or do you just have to play it from...
No, play it from where it is.
From where it is, yeah.
So you change.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I know in other formats...
Yeah, you stay.
You get an opportunity to either stay where you are, or if one person wants to go back, they can go back. So Caitlin Inch, little touch around the corner. Yeah, but obviously we want to keep things moving in
Yep.
the BPL.
Exactly right.
Makes a lot of sense. The reason I say that is because, Selena played such a good end. Would have been feeling confident, comfortable. You get to put the jack in the same spot. Repeat 3 swings again. Well, it hasn't phased her here because she's nearly drawn the shot.
She is playing some sort of a set, isn't she? So, tiebreak looms between Ospreys and Pulse.
Well, the last 10 bowls from these two leads have been absolutely universal bowls. That good? And that weight was immaculate. Oh, no. Oh. What's happened there? She's fallen on her back bowl. The back bowl's dropped over, dropped onto Selena's, and it might be one of the Pirates now.
I think it might be. So the Melbourne Extreme have netted a 1 on their power play to go 5-2 ahead with an end to go against the Suns. So that might be going to a tiebreak. Selena, again, what an effort.
You could throw a cloth on all those bowls there.
It almost becomes infectious as soon as there's a couple of bowls that find their way to the jack. Sort of leads, find their line right, weight right. All of a sudden, all the other players, if you're paying enough attention, sort of know where to poke it. So, in saying that, willing to back Rudy in here, make a little touch on the jack, potentially just falls into the front. Taddy just motioning, maybe looking for the split. Split and stay. I've seen him play these so many times before. As the English might say, the chop and lie. Have a look at this guy. Nominates it, plays it to absolute perfection.
He is what everyone aspires to be.
I think that might have even made him smile. That shot, fantastic.
We've had some enthralling contests, haven't we? We really have. Just wonderful, especially today. The level has just not dipped at all. Wayne Rudiger.
He stood it up.
And then a rock back down. And he looks over at his team and says, "You are kidding me."
I tend to agree. He was standing up for long enough. You thought it might have just stayed there, but pretty full bias bowl he's got. Rudy, I think it's a Tiger 2. What a pregnant bowl. It wanted to drop back down.
Yeah. So they need a 2 on their power play to win this and take it in straight sets and make it very difficult for the Adelaide Pioneers, even though they are both on 8 wins.
Again, tactically such a good decision. You have to give yourself an opportunity to make 2. He's got enough in the head already to make 2 with his last bowl, but he needs another option. If Rudy converts here and gets the jack out that side, he needs another bowl out that side, and Rudy's going to oblige, I think. Drop down. Oh. Well,
I'm not sure who's lying here, but
one to the Pirates.
So Alex Marshall has to add here to win this match for the Pirates and put them.
No timeout left. There's 15 seconds left. It's not exactly rushing here, but he's going to play a little backhand draw shot. Try and flop off Rudy's last bowl.
Got it away with 4 seconds to go. So to win the match, he's on the trot. That means he likes it. Alex Marshall. How has he gone through? How has he gone through? He can't believe it. Selena can't believe it. Ryan Burnett cursed and then walked away. That is insane. Selena's laughing and saying, what an effort. 5-4, Adelaide win the second set. We're going to a tie-break. What a day we've seen. 3 back-to-back tie-breaks.
Smashing in of bowls, that one. And, yes, that could have, obviously, he could have got a bowl fat there and dropped down. But, to be fair, Rudy's played a lot of good shots that just haven't come off. So it's not like, it's not like Taddy's the only one that hasn't had a bit of misfortune.
So the Sydney Lions, they are in second for the time being. 1 win away from the Steamers. Suns and Extremes still looking to play. The Suns need a 3 on the last end of the second set to win in straight sets, but could be going to a tiebreak. There's a lot of bowls around.
These two leads continue to pepper the jack. This is no exception from Caitlin Inch.
Yeah, it's been extraordinary, hasn't it, Matt? Really enjoyable to watch. Two New Zealand teammates making each other better. They're playing with each other next week at the World Cup in Malaysia. The New Zealand women have such a core group at the moment. That is a ripper from Selena to start the tie-break.
Selena's last 7 bowls, I reckon, have all been within 2 inches.
Yeah, it's been mighty.
Caitlin Inch, this is incredible leading from these girls. Oh, that's not fair. Taddy, we wanted to see more touches. He's calling for a respot.
You got to be smart.
I'm willing to bet she's going to draw this right on top of the respot too.
Well, that's what I was going to say. That's as good as a toucher if she can get it. So the Ospreys have gotten the job done over the Pulse. So they keep a Pulse alive. That's a good effort from Selena. So Suns and Extreme are going to a tiebreak. It is the Suns mat. So Jack McShane will have the last say. The winner of that will remain in the top 3. A 1 win off the Steamers.
Scotty T just missing outside. Any touch of the jack. Could have been 1 or possibly 2 to the Pioneers. Instead, it still stays there. Selena hanging on.
So next match at 1:15 in 35 minutes time. Not too far away. And this one's still got a lot of water to go under the bridge. What has Scotty got? Scotty T! He's got the goods.
Pick that off clean. Ryan Burnett just needs to settle.
Good effort. Really good effort.
Quick look at that one from Scotty T. He played that to perfection.
Yeah, sometimes when heads look like this, it sort of seems like there's a lot of bowls to sort of land on. There's separation between each one of those bowls, and there's actually quite a distance between Jack and the nearest shot bowl. It's more about just cold drawing this than trying to land a bowl, really. And Rudy will be trying to get right on the back of it. Yeah. He can, he puts a bowl within, 6 inches and then grunts and goes, oh, it doesn't look that good. That's just knowing the guy you're playing against and expecting that he's going to make an impact.
Almost knowing that he's going to make an impact. Alex Marshall. Haven't played finals here since BPL 16.
It's almost a carbon copy of the last shot he played last end. He's almost wicked off the jack to go through the gap between Scotty and
Rudy's bowls.
Timeout called. So what's the call for Wayne Rudiger here? Where does he go?
Well, I actually don't think Taddy's looking at playing weight the way it's lying. The danger is that Rudy plays a really good shot and draws a shot right next to it, and Taddy's got the backers bowl, and then he will whack it. At the moment, Taddy's really only got a draw shot on, so it's a little bit of a Chinese finger trap moment. Rock meet hard place for Rudy.
You just want to tidy it up a bit though, like hide the jack or...
I think they're doing the right thing here by getting the respot. Trying to get the respot, absolutely. I mean, if he draws it, he draws it. And look, he can probably do that, and he can probably kill it too, so... Make him draw the shot.
Yep.
He has.
Yep. I like that a lot from Wayne Rudiger. Had Salinas to sit on, hit it nicely. He's played really well, and now he's done all he can. It comes down to the GOAT, Alex Marshall. Final bowl. Must draw the shot. He's on the trot.
He loves it.
Alex Marshall. It's squirted towards, fallen back. He's got it.
He has.
Alex Marshall's got it. He had his hands in the air going, what have I done? They will get a measure.
Yeah.
Burno and Selena were right on. It fell back.
Well, the bowl I thought that might have been the one to measure, Scotty rolled away, so...
Ali's stressed. Dan's stressed.
It's one of the Pirates.
He's relieved now, Ali Forsyth, because Alex Marshall has done it again. If he had $1 for every time he'd done that, he'd have a mansion in Beverly Hills. That is incredible. The GOAT does it again. It was a big climax at the end. We all waited with bated breath, but the Pirates keep their finals hopes alive with the last bowl of the tiebreak. We're going to get going because in half an hour's time, it's the Lions and the Extreme, but a huge win for the Moreton Bay Pirates. They keep their hopes alive with a tiebreak victory over the Adelaide Pioneers.